Jeremy, a very, very important win tonight. It was very tough. It's been very tough for Waterhouse, especially at home. 3-0, clean sheet and 3 goals. You must be pleased with what you got from the boys tonight because they really showed grit and determination. It was still 1-0 in the 80th minute, and they found those 2 goals to really ice the game. Tell us your thoughts on what you got from the boys.
I thought we did tremendously well in terms of managing moments of the game. Previous interviews I said we know we would always score, so the objective was to always keep a clean sheet, manage some moments in terms of defensive transition, and I thought we did that well tonight.
What was the pressure like coming into this game? Because we know how the fans are. They've seen the team lose 3 at home on the trot. The pressure would have been building on you and on the players as well. Tell us what that was like coming into tonight's game.
It was always pressure. I mean, this is Waterhouse and the standards are very, very high here. I mean, just a player missing a chance, you hear it from the fans. So, I mean, losing back-to-back games here would have been massive, massive pressure. But we knew we were doing well, and it was just to keep concentrated because we were giving up late goals. So it was just to keep concentrated for longer moments, and all week we've been working on that, and I think, it has paid off.
You mentioned conceding late goals. Were you worried when it got to 75 minutes, 80 minutes, and it was still just 1-0?
Not worried. We set up a particular way, and we realized that Chapleton weren't figuring out what we were doing. So it was just about getting another goal to kind of give us some cushion, and it came at the right moment.
Xander Bicknell, we've seen you take him out of the game at about 65 minutes almost religiously. But tonight, despite him playing on a yellow card, he kept him into the game really late. Why was that?
This is Chapleton, and if you remember last season with Veer, the game got a bit ugly with some challenges and things. So we knew they were targeting Alexander, and we just wanted to ensure that we see out the game without getting a red card. So it was really a tactical move.
Okay, and these 3 points obviously brings relief to the club. What's next? What do you do next? How do you ensure that you get some kind of momentum going forward?
We just have to stay focused, continue working on what we've been building. I think the boys, they are believing more and more as we go because we are improving game by game. So it's just to keep some consistency, and I say we are working, so we'll get better.
You mentioned, Coach, that Coach Donovan Duki couldn't figure out what you were doing, or the PHEONIX overall, PHEONIX Chapleton Maroon couldn't figure out what you were doing, your tactics. He did mention that it took him until halftime to figure out what you were doing so that he could assess it and change it. Looking on that now, Coach, would you go for different tactics, or is it the same gun-ho next game coming?
I mean, every opponent is different, and we assess them as we go along. So it depends on what the opponents bring forward. So while we are playing, we are assessing and making game adjustments. So you never know.
As it relates to the team as well, it was more compact. Even Donovan Duki noticed today it was very hard to break down this Waterhouse team. And you know that you guys, apart from conceding, you guys have been letting in a lot of chances in from the opposition. How thrilled are you that your defense was like a brick wall tonight?
I'm very, very pleased. We work on that during the week. We work also on our defensive transition. So, to come out here tonight and see the boys executing, it's a pleasure.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Go off and enjoy this win, Coach. No, it's been a while, Coach. I know you must be happy tonight.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
You got the Waterhouse.